Good morning, everyone. Alright, I am up early this morning, boy. I started my video morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, I don't know how many videos it's going to come through today, but whatever comes through, I will provide. My scalp itch, y'all. Alright, so, cherry on. When we think of a cherry, we think of like, the fruit, the cherry. Then you think about the cherry on top of the icing, stuff like that. And one of my favorite trees is a cherry blossom tree. I don't know, it has always been one of my favorites. And it's just been something about it. However, so that's why I'm using for this. I feel like in this world, people hold on to a lot of stuff. People hold on to a lot of stuff, and that's why we cannot blossom the way we need to blossom. That's why your trees need to continue to keep being pruned, because you keep holding on to stuff. And what I realize is this: people hold certain things over your head. It's like when you forgive someone, there's always that person be like, why are you forgiving them for? Why are you allowing them to do that? Like, they hurt you, they did this to you, they did that to you. Why are you forgiving them? Why are you moving on? I'll be pissed off. I want to forgive them. I hope something will happen to them. And, we have got into that world, that lifestyle where we hold on to stuff because we feel bad if we just say, you know what, I don't even care anymore. But then you got people that has that negative energy, wants you to stay hateful forever. It's no different with that friend that, especially females, y'all do it a lot. But that friend that dated a dude 15 years ago, and he cheated on her with another girl, and then she walk around and she see the girl, and the girl want to be your friend, and you like, nope, don't be her friend because she stole my man. It's been 15 years, child. Let it go. Let it go. Shouldn't be still talking about him. Let it go. If you still hold it on, it was a you problem then, because you need to let it go. It's like, why are we still holding on to stuff? Anything, I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is in this world. Why is it so hard to just let something go? But it's like y'all was trained to hold on to pain. Like, why are you allowing pain? It's like, even a body wound know how to heal itself. So why you ain't healing yourself? You understand? Why you allowing yourself to hold on to a cut? A paper cut, a stab, or a gunshot wound, whatever it is. Why you holding on to that? How is it that the physical wound can heal, but the mental wound has to hold on to the pain that it felt when it happened? Why is that? Why y'all don't want to let go? Why y'all want to keep holding on? Somebody passed away. You mad that they passed away. Okay, they gone. Now what you gonna do? Now you gonna be mentally dead because they dead? You still have to operate in your life. You still have to operate in your life. Oh, okay. This is heavy on my heart. So it's the topic I don't want to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about. All right. So, and I need y'all to understand this. I talked about it before, but I'm gonna explain it again. And y'all take it however you want to take it. Don't care. All right. So, in this process, I told y'all that, me and my kids, we went through a lot of spells. We went through a lot. I had the biggest hit, but they attacked my kids. And I found out later on that my daughter was attacked the most when it came out of the kids, because she went through a lot of anger problems. A lot. Like, she would go from 0 to 100 so fast, you couldn't even say the number 0. And so she was like being attacked a lot, but I didn't understand it. But I was a loving mother. Whenever she goes through those episodes, she don't put it like this. Before I get to that part, she does not go through none of that. If you listen to her, she know how to analyze every single thing. She know how to break things down. She know how to take accountability for her actions and other actions. She know how to forgive. She know how to walk away from people when they act up. She know not to put herself in that type of environment. She even know how to talk to other kids, because she talk about the other people she's around. She know how to talk to y'all other kids and help them to get out of their mental situations, because she went through it. And it was a lot, but thank God that I talked her through the process. So she's on point. I took her to therapy and all of that, but what helped her out was because of me, because I talked to her and told her how to get through the process. And because of that, she's not on no medicine. And they prescribed her medicine. I was like, nope, we're not gonna do that. No, I'm not even gonna put you on any medicine. And they tried to put titles on her for her mental, and she is intelligent. All the kids intelligent, by the way. But let me get back to the story, because I need to put that out there first before you start judging. So, like I said, we went through a lot. So when my child was like, I would say about around 4 years old. No, 3. Because me and her dad split. And after we split, and when she started understanding things, she went through a lot of emotions, like fight mode, like battle. And because of it, these spells that they put on us and they put different spells on us. My youngest one didn't get any, but the oldest two, they had spells on them. Like my son, he went through like a depression and stuff like that. And but he's doing a lot better. He just quiet like me, but he jokes and everything or whatever. But I'm very intelligent, and he's fine as well. But with my daughter, it was a different story. So with my daughter, she went through moments where I had to call the police on her, because her anger went that out, like it was, ooh. I had to call police because it was times I had to hold her down. My daughter's super strong, by the way, y'all, so please don't mess with her. She look innocent just like I can, but that child is strong. Even as a baby, we had to hold her down just to clean her nose out. Yes. So, it would be times I would have to literally hold her down, or bear hug her. When she get into those raging moments, I would literally have to hold her down until she stopped, or bear hug her. And what I mean bear hug her is like just hold her, give her the most warm hug ever, and not yell at her, scream at her. And I would talk to her, and I would talk her down, and I would just say nothing but positive things to her over and over and over again. I wouldn't attack her for her attacking me. I would talk her out of it. And what happened was, because of the spells, these people that put spells on us, they put suicidal spells on her. So she went through a motion where she tried to kill herself, but it wasn't real. It became an obsession. Just to let you know, it was like our brains are freaking weird. Me and my kids, we all got some weird ways, but the spell that they put on her, it was a suicidal spell, but it became a obsession where she was questioning why people would cut themselves and stuff like that. And it was more so the understanding of, why would somebody cut themselves? Why would they do it? So she started cutting herself. She'll have little cuts on her, and I didn't know it at one point until I started noticing she was wearing like longer pants or something like that. And I was like, something is off. I already know she go through her anger motion, but something's off. That's when I started finding out she was cut, like find glass or something, break it, and cut herself. And it became like, it was more so intriguing to her, because our brains, and I want to explain this. Not everyone that's suicidal is actually suicidal. It's a thought behind it. It's a thing. It's like a obsession. It's one of the things of understanding death. There are people that are fascinated with death. Okay, just let you know, there are people that are fascinated with death. If you didn't know, look at horror movies. That's why people so intriguing horror movies. psychological movies, because it's the thought of the brain, it's the thought of the edge, it's the thought of death. Because when a person in the spirit has died so many times, they get fascinated with it, just to let you know that. So, because my child, and just like the rest of them, they had multiple lives. And because they had multiple lives, whenever y'all did this situation, she was more intrigued by what was going on. However, I had to get her out of it, okay? Because when you are a person that is intrigued with fascination of understanding death, you can get to the point you can get so close that you can actually take yourself out, okay? So I had to talk to her. So this is not the way I want to talk about this, but it's coming here. So I guess this is what the Spirit want me to talk about. So you know how there's celebrities there have been people in this world that do the strangle. They'll strangle themselves because they get a high off of it. And it's the thought of being close to death. This is not the topic I want to be on, but this is where my spirit lead me, so I'm going to explain it. So there are people that do this on a regular or once in a while. They would do certain things to get as close to death as possible because they like living on edge. Now, the problem is a lot of them that do it, they end up actually killing themselves because they got too close to it. So the best way I can explain it like this. Whenever, and I don't take it the wrong way how I'm about to explain this, but as adults, because all my topics is for adults. I may be talking about my child right now, but this topic for adults. It's no different than when a person masturbate. When a person masturbate, they can get themselves to the edge and then stop. It's like a tease. Same thing for death. People do it. There are more people in the world that does it more often than you think. But it looked like they was going through a mental issue, but at the same time, they just was understanding the issues of the mental. So, throwing that information out there. But back to the story. So, when it came to my daughter, because of the spells, whenever they was putting the spells on her, it was backfiring. Because of my energy was healing. And because my energy is very healing, she was starting to take what they was doing to her and was learning from it. So it got to a point where I had to do the unthinkable. And I'm not telling everyone else in the world to do this, but I had to do the unthinkable. There was a time she literally did have a breakdown. A real breakdown. And she had a real breakdown. And she was like, she took something and broke the glass, a mirror, and broke it, and she was about to cut herself. So I had to do the unthinkable. I had to take the glass that she was about to take, and I put it in my hand, and I told her the truth. I put it in my hand, and I put it in front of her. At first I told her, I said, don't do it. And she's like, I don't care, I don't like life, and this, and that, and all of that. And the first time I ever talked to her when she was in this mode without tears, I took the glass and gave it right back to her. I gave it to her. I said, go right ahead then. If that's the life you want to live, live it. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. As much as I love you, life going to go on. I said, life is going to go on. I said, because at the end of the day, you kill yourself, right? You die. I mourn. I cry. And I sit back and I bury you. I'm going to cry for a little while. But then guess what? I'm going to get up, start my day, and keep it pushing. I'm going to keep on pushing in this world. I'm going to keep on living in this world. Just because you didn't believe in your life and you didn't love your life don't mean I need to take mine out because of you. That doesn't mean that I'm supposed to be depressed because you decided that that's what you want to do with your life. Now, I'm telling you right now that your life is important, and despite what we may be going through at this present time, it may not be the best situation, but if you stand strong and stand tall and keep pushing, then the greatness is ahead of you. But how can you get there if you dead? Now it's a little bit more, I'll be honest, I was a little bit harder than what I'm saying now. I was. Because in this world, we literally would do stupid stuff for attention. Because see, when people do suicidal stuff, I'm going to call it what y'all don't want to call it. It's attention, either good or bad. It's because they want to feel seen and they want to feel alive. Ain't it amazing how something that can take you out can make you feel alive at the same time? Why do a person cut themselves so they can see the blood that they know that they still here? Why do people why in this world a lot of kids and adults threaten folks and be like, I'm going to kill myself if you leave me. I'm going to kill myself if you don't do this. I'm going to kill myself if you don't do that. Because it's a control. See, this is what happened. I'm very intelligent. And when I was watching my child, I started noticing. Before I noticed it was a fascination. And don't get me wrong, my child, she was getting bullied. Bad bullied. To the point in school, I had to go out to the school because there was kids telling her to kill herself. Yes, there was kids telling her to kill herself. And the teachers and the principals was like, acting like it wasn't a big deal. Acting like it wasn't a big deal. And kids do kill themselves. Adults do kill themselves because of those words. However, I had to realize that, you know what? If the whole world is against you, who is for you? So I had to be for her. I had to explain the details to her. Because at the end of the day, y'all, how can you grow? How can you blossom if you're not alive to see the flower at the end? How can you sit back and allow everything to screw you over? How can you allow the world to corrupt you? How can you allow yourself to sit back and let people be mean to you, hateful, and you hold on to that? How is it that words hurt us so much worse than our breaths in our body? Do you know it takes more energy to breathe than the words that you hear? Don't get me wrong, there are people out here that are so hateful they will put their hands on you, touch you in ways and all of that. But my thing is this. Allowing yourself to walk in a grave that you're not laying in is not worth it. And what I mean is this. Just because society tells you to hold on to pain don't mean you have to do it. Just because people being hateful or evil to you doesn't mean you have to accept it. Just because you may not feel like you fit in the role or the standards or the position that is in front of you doesn't mean you have to sit back and believe it. If we don't allow ourselves to rebirth ourselves every day, and what I mean rebirth yourself every day is this: just because something happened to you in the past or the day before or that morning, as long as you go to sleep and you wake up another day, you are blossoming into something better. And what I mean by that is this: when I told my daughter that life was still going to go on without her, and she realized that if I'm dead, I can't hurt nobody. If I'm dead, I can't put pain on you. If I'm dead, I can't torture you, because you're going to still be happy even if I'm dead. What was the point of me dying for then? Because if I can't get your attention like that now, and I can't get your attention like that after, I might as well live the life I have. After that moment of me telling her that, she never cut herself again. Because she realized I can't control somebody else's emotions. She realized that pain is only a word. The only way a person can feel it is if it's inflicted. And if I'm not allowing myself to get hurt by it, how can I feel it? And if I can't feel the pain that you're trying to put on me, is it even worth you trying to take it to cut me? See, even though she was cutting me, cutting her, she was trying to cut me metaphorically. She was trying to cut my spirit. Because how many of y'all broken on the inside? How many of y'all holding on to the people that passed away because they killed themselves and stuff? How many of y'all holding on to the fact that somebody hurt you, somebody killed, somebody injured you, somebody said something you didn't like? How many of y'all holding on to that pain? Aren't you tired of that pain hurting? Aren't you tired of walking around mad at somebody? I was watching a TV show yesterday while I was eating, and in the TV show, these two ladies was best friends long time ago. Best friends. And however, one of the ladies was liking another guy. And we're going to call the guy Ralph. I don't know why Ralph in my name. We'll call the guy Ralph. And there was a guy named James that really liked the lady. So I'm going to call the girl, one's Cheryl and the other one's Michelle. So you got Cheryl and Michelle and Ralph and James. So Cheryl, she actually wanted Ralph. But James wanted Cheryl. So Ralph, not Ralph, but James told Cheryl to go hang out with Ralph. So to have like a decoy to get them away. Well, what happened was Michelle ended up dating Ralph. And so now Cheryl been mad at her all these years because of that. But she ended up marrying James and had a child. And the whole time she had an attitude and didn't know that the one she was married to set the whole situation up. And her friend that didn't know that she was liking the other dude the whole time. So a friendship was lost for years off of a misunderstanding. And she had hate for this friend. How many of y'all holding on to issues and then not realizing that it was never an issue in the first place? How many of y'all have broken friendships because there was a misunderstanding between you and their dude or whatever? What if you was trying to explain to the girl, your friend, hey, your man over here trying to talk to me, and he's not good for you. But then you over there mad at her because she's telling your business because you already know the man ain't a good man. Now you walk away from her, the best friend you ever had. And now you holding on to beef and you disrespecting her when lo and behold, the whole truth was out there. It's so many different scenarios I can say. But all I'm trying to get at is this. I don't care if you want to kill yourself. I don't care if you want to hurt someone. I don't care if you want to curse someone out. I don't care if you want to fight someone. Okay? I don't care if you want to sit back and hold a pity party. I don't care if you want to be in a tantrum mode. I don't care if you want to say you want somebody dead or you put that energy out there. All of that. You threw all of that energy out there. And you wondering why you living in hell. You wondering why your life ain't going the way it's supposed to. And my glasses, my face is crooked. Oh, my glasses crooked. Ugh. But I'm sorry, that was a sidebar. But you wonder why you having all these rifts in your life. You wonder why you having all these pause moments in your life. You wonder why you have these stagnant moments in your life. You wonder why certain things ain't coming to you like it's supposed to in your life. It's because you holding on to so much regret. Maybe a child passed away because they killed themselves. Now you living in regret because you felt like, dang, I should have listened to them. I should have paid attention to them. That if I was paying more attention to them instead of me going through what I was going through, maybe I would have known that this was going to happen. My child, or maybe a child that went out there and they killed somebody. Man, if I would have paid more attention, or maybe if I would have got them more help, or maybe pray more, went and got them therapy, or went and found somebody that could understand and talk to them. Maybe if I would have done that, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Relationships broken. Man, I knew she was the best person for me, but I wanted to rip and run the street because I needed excitement. I needed something to make me feel like a person, make me feel good on the inside, make me feel amazing. But I wasn't patient enough with this one, and now that one is gone. You know, it's so many different scenarios in the world. So many. But I want you to understand, it's okay to forgive and let it go. Even if you don't go directly to the person, just say, God, and you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it, God. I'm over it. I've been holding on to this anger and for 15, 20, 30, 60 years. And I've been holding on to it. I'm ready to let it go, God. You know what? It happened. They did what they did. It happened. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go because I'm going to let it go. I don't even care why anymore. I don't even care why. I'm going to let it go. Me holding on to that, I'm just keeping a wound open. And I'm wondering why every time I wake up, got chest pains, or my back hurt, or my head hurt, or I'm tired all the time, or every time I got to turn around, I got to go to the doctor's office because something is messing with me. What is that arthritis? And I hear people call that arthritis, that arthritis messing with me. My gout messing with me. You know, my body just keep breaking down, God. I don't know where all this pain's coming from. Just to let you know, when you having all these different medical issues, they are tied to the wounds that you're not healing from in the spirit. See, whatever happens into the spirit world manifests into the reality world differently. So, it's not so much as anger, sadness, and depression. It can come in as cancer. It can come in as arthritis. It can come in as diabetes. It can come in as Alzheimer's. It can come in as dementia. It can come in as back pain. It can come in as leg pain. It can come in as migraines. If you didn't know, now you know. It can come in where you are always tired. It can come in as overweight. It can come in as weight loss or anorexic. Yep, that's how it manifests. So only way you can heal that, you got to heal the wounds inside of your spirit. Once you heal the wounds inside of your spirit, I bet you the parts of your body going to start feeling a whole lot better. I keep telling you, you can self-heal yourself. See, when we hold on to regret and anger and all of these other things, that's why our body breaks down the way it is. That's why our mental breaks down the way it is. That's why we can't function the way we want to function. That's why the system is able to keep programming you the way they do. That's why they keep giving y'all medicine. Because the medicine is supposed to fix the outside. Who's going to fix the inside? The medicine doesn't work unless the inside is healed. And if the inside is healed, you don't need the medicine. Just to let you know. All those medicines, those new medicines they created, they got 50 million side effects. They're fake. See, this is what happens. The same way people can come into your life and promote negativity to harm you, think about it like this. Why people come in and why you got haters? What haters do, come in and cause chaos in your life so you don't get to where you need to be at, so you don't grow to where you need to grow, right? That's what the physical hater does, right? Guess what? That's what the medicine is too. The medicine is a physical hater. The medicine is what's wounding you. So you don't need a gun. You don't need somebody to call you out of your name. You don't need the suicidal thoughts. Excuse, my son is asleep beside me. You don't need the depression. You don't need to go through the poverty line and all of that other stuff. See, what they doing is they give you that pill to help maybe your head, but it's a pill to kill something else inside of you. Because as long as you want it, they can control the program inside of you. So, how can you tell what is a real wound and what's a fake one? Because it's all a placebo effect. Placebo effect. You understand me? It's like for myself. When I went through this process, they gave me lithium. They gave me a lot of pills. When I was in the hospital, they gave me 30 pills I had to take a day. 30 pills when I could not walk. 30 pills. 30. That's how many I had to take in one day. Now I'm in the most pain of my life. Because I'm being attacked in the spiritual world. They was putting spells on me. They was trying to kill me when I was in the hospital. I even told the doctor before I left the hospital, I still couldn't walk. I told him, I said, I don't care how much pain I'm in. I'm going to stop taking all of this medicine. But I said, while I'm in the hospital, because this was when I was admitted. I said, while I'm in the hospital, I'm going to stop taking all of it. Because I want to see how I'm going to feel without it. It was like, you sure? Yep. I'm not going to take it. I just wanted to see how my body was going to feel. And I was like, well, it's the same thing, so why am I stressing it? I did take it for a while, but then I stopped it. See, those pills, I'm supposed to stay on it non-stop. No, I got off of it because I realized the thing I needed to heal wasn't this. It was this. No different when they put me in the psych ward. They gave me lithium. And they gave me a high dosage, just to let y'all know. It was putting me to sleep. And it was having me to have really bad dreams. Like suicidal dreams. Suicidal every single day. They gave it to me. It would put me to sleep. And all I could see was death. That was it. Y'all can resonate to it. So I kept taking it for a while. Then I was like, nope, I'm getting off of it. I got off of it. And just to let you know, they did put it, I'm going to tell it all. They put it in my record. It was like, if you get off of it and you have an episode or something, we can take your kids from you. See, there was a corrupt system on top of what was going on with me. Because they was threatening me about my kids. But I still got off of it. Because I said, I don't care what the hell y'all say. Because this pill is not going to control me. Or these pills are not going to control me. I control me. So I got off of it. And I self-healed myself. And I was at the worst depression in my life. The worst depression in my life. By myself. But I kept motivating myself and kept forgiving. I motivate myself and forgave. Motivate myself and forgave. And I kept doing it. And I just kept forgiving. I kept forgiving. And the more I forgave, the more I healed. So, to the people that telling the people in the world I'm the dumbest person, the laziest person, I think I got 200 some videos to prove I'm very intelligent. And in my right and left mind. So what I'm trying to say is this, world. Forgive. Let it go. You can't bring people back. You can't change the scenario in those situations. All you can do is forgive and move forward. If you want to repair the relationships, repair them. Even if you repair the relationships and the person do some grimy stuff again, at least you can say, I tried. And then keep it pushing. That's it. Let it go. I'm going to attach a video of this lady. So, just to let y'all, I'm about to get off of this. So, in my journey, I told y'all, this is my reality. And the majority of my videos is my reality talking. My spirit will chime in here and there. But technically, I have not learned everything about me. However, there are people in this world that are, I guess you can say mediums or psychics and stuff, where y'all get downloads. And a lot of y'all are getting downloads about my life. So God has been directing me who to listen to, so that I can know more about my life throughout the journey. So whenever I do these videos and I do certain things, then it's like I'm gifted more information about my life. So yesterday, this lady that I have looked at once in a while had a message about who I am. Okay? And I'm going to attach it. And in that video, it had me crying hard, because when she starts saying stuff, my spirit start remembering incidents. And she's basically talking about the different ways I've died. But that's not all the ways. I've died so many different ways, and some very gruesome ways. So when I say horrible, horrible ways, okay? Horrible ways. And just to let you know, eventually, I don't know when, but I'm supposed to be receiving some information from someone about about everything that has ever happened in my life. Everything that happened in my life. And the people that's going to come to me are afraid to tell me what has happened in my life. Due to my powers and my abilities, they slightly afraid. They really afraid. They're really afraid. Because when I find out what y'all secret society folks have done, family people have done throughout this lifetime and centuries, is so bad that I can't even think of how the bad stuff is. And I try to think of some bad stuff, and I'm still being told that ain't even bad enough. That's how I'm getting told. It's what the way my brain, and I can think of some crazy stuff, and they said that ain't even enough. But I'm like this. I'm here now. I'm not there. I'm here. I'm alive. My family alive. The ones that's connected to me still. I don't care what information y'all bring to me. Will I shed some tears? Of course. I'm human at the same time. Will I act out? No, it's no need. I might look at you sideways, give you the evil eye, but I ain't gonna do nothing to you. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. And I also know that you played a part in it. Yes, I know you played a part in it. And when I find out what you done, it will make anybody pissed off, and probably not want to talk to you ever again. I already know. That's how bad it was. However, I already forgave the situations. I already forgave you. I already forgave the people. And I already talked to God, and God already told me what was next to happen. God has never failed me before. So what God told me that was going to happen next, I trust the process. So, you don't have to be afraid to present the information to me. You don't have to worry about me retaliating, because that's really what it boils down to. Because with the way my mind works, you know how my mind operates, but you don't know where it's going to operate at, and that's what scares people. But I'm giving the information out, and I promise that you don't have to worry about that. And you know how I feel about the word promise. So you don't have to worry about me retaliating at a later date or setting you up or any of those situations. It is what it is. It happened. All I want to do is push forward to the life that God has said and directed and told me that was going to be given to me. And that's all I want. I know I'm going to be happy. I know that we're going to be happy. And that's all that matters. And for anyone else in the world, put it like this. You're about to get a snippet in the video about what I went through. And just let you know, I'm older than dirt. I am. I am not from here. Okay? I'm not from here. So, when y'all get an idea about me, if I can forgive, then you can too. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.